Yon World, what's the deal? It's your boy Original Dion, and today on my YouTube channel, we talking about how the mind is a supercomputer. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications for your boy Yon World. Now, on this video, I want to share with y'all something. Your mind, your brain is stronger than the most powerful computer in the world. Even though we got all this sweet technology, you know, all the iPhones, the Macs, all the supercomputers out there, your brain is stronger than all of that. And it's a trend going on where I feel like people are misusing the power of their mind, because our mind is a loyal servant. It literally does what you tell it to. You know, if you having a thought over and over and over and over again, whether it's real or not, the mind believes you, and it creates that feeling. You know, whether that's a happy thought you having over and over again, you having a good thought, or you having a negative thought over and over and over again. The mind believes you, it trusts you, it's your loyal servant. And we have to understand the power of our mind. We got to move into a thought creates reality based mindset. You know, you got to understand that your thoughts is creating all of this shit. It ain't nothing going on that you're not co-creating. Everything you have a part in. You know what I'm saying? And we have to take hold of this power, because a lot of people are falling for the depression and the anxiety and the pressures of the world. And they forgetting that we have a deeper truth. You know what I'm saying? We got power. We got power. And for years, we wasn't able to read. We wasn't able to, you know, use this knowledge to our benefit. But now we have an opportunity to use knowledge and empower ourselves. Like, you have an iPhone. You watching me from the internet. The fucking internet, dog. We have an opportunity to change all of this. And you have to understand your mind, because it's a lot of stuff on the internet that's designed to take you away from your truth. And your truth is that we live in a multi-dimensional reality. We are spiritual beings, and we got to understand that we co-create our whole reality. What you think over and over and over again is embedded in the subconscious mind. You got to understand the subconscious mind. You got to read Power of the Subconscious Mind by Joseph Murphy. It's one of the best books you can read. And it's about the subconscious mind. And we have to understand that our thoughts play a major role in this reality. And the more you embed your mind with positive outlooks on life, things change. Situations come up, and it helps you advance. So the falling for the depression and the pressures of the world, you got to be bigger than that. You got to be bigger than all of the pressures of the world. And you got to understand that you can create the life that you want. You know, you just have to have the disciplined mindset. You know, if you don't like working out, then you probably won't like building a positive mindset, because it takes time. It takes effort. You know what I'm saying? You got to continuously build on your thoughts, because that's how the subconscious mind works. It works on what you repeatedly tell it. So if you've been repeatedly taught the traditional way of thinking, the traditional way of being, then that's how you will always go about doing. And you have to understand that you can reprogram yourself. You are a supercomputer. Like, your brain is more powerful than the strongest computer in the world. We can compute and process more information and store it in our subconscious mind. You really don't forget nothing. You really don't forget anything. Everything you experience is stored in a part of your brain. It's called the subconscious mind. And when you tap into this, that's why you can be out somewhere and then you can have a memory of some shit. You know what I'm saying? When you have a memory, or, you know what I'm saying, that's coming from the place of your subconscious mind. And we got to understand that. We got to understand that realm, and begin to program it with new systems. Because whatever you put on your computer will run. Whatever you download today on your phone You know what I'm saying? You got to look at it like that. They trying to tell us. They've been trying to tell us through technology. Like, and if you study a lot of stuff, you can understand. Even if you study how a plant grows, if you study how a plant grows, you know what I'm saying? If you can understand like the process of the seed becoming the tree, you know what I'm saying? You can understand life and success. You know, you can see it even in nature. They put it in nature. They put it in other humans. Like, people radiate the energy different. You know, people understand the realms of the universe different. You know, everybody do, because everybody was born under a different star system, you know, so everybody interprets the universe different, but you can learn from everybody, you know. And we gotta remember, don't fall for the traps, don't fall for the tricks. Everything is out to get your mind, like everything, you know, from Instagram to motherfucking certain shit on YouTube. You gotta know how to read in between the lines. And, you know, don't follow the trends. Don't follow everybody. Like, do something different. You know, if you see everybody depressed and anxious, you know, want to open your mind more. Want to, you know, understand that shit. Like, that's how I look at it. Like, I'm not about to fall for that. You know, that trick that they put out in society that, you know, it's lack out here. Like it's not abundance. And you can tap into the abundance because you see people doing it every day. You know, it's all about smart work. It's not hard. You just have to work smarter and work with the energies. And if you study people, you will see how everybody is doing this shit. But it's your boy Young World. That's my video, man. You are a supercomputer. You can do everything. You can do everything. You just gotta believe in yourself. And once you believe in yourself, everything gonna change. Don't fall for that depression shit. Don't think that it's lack. Don't think that it's not enough. No, you just gotta focus and get your mental picture clear. You gotta get your subconscious mind on the same page as you. And you gotta have a vision. You gotta have a plan. You gotta focus. And you gotta do that shit every day. Don't stop. Whatever you want. You know, don't let doubt trick you. The mind plays both sides because it don't know what's real or fake. That's why you can be in a thought. That's why certain people be in thoughts and overthink shit. You ever overthought something? I know a lot of people overthought shit. But like, just think about it. It have been times where you had a whole thought over and over, and it was like a negative vibe type of thought. And you just thought, and it didn't even play out like that. You thought something was gonna take longer, and it came quicker. You know what I'm saying? We gotta understand this mind. It's like time, all that shit don't exist. None of that shit exists. When you get in that mind space, you a supercomputer, dog. You watching this. You just gotta understand. You know, they don't teach us this. They don't teach you about the God within you. You know, you have to understand you have a spirit, a soul, a vessel. Like this body is only operated by the spirit. We leave this body every night and go to a whole nother dimension because the mind is a supercomputer. You know, mouth dry as hell. I'm making this video because a lot of people, you know, in my generation, millennials, you know, they experience a lot of depression. And I hear people like affirming a lot about depression. And what I want to talk about is how your mind is a supercomputer and how we need to get a better relationship with the voice in our head. You know what I'm saying? Because to me, how I interpret depression, anxiety is a thought that's repeated in your mind over and over and over again, to the point where it causes images and feelings and, you know what I'm saying, emotions that happen that are, you know, not like a dopamine or a serotonin release, but from the fear receptors in our brain, and it produces different chemical releases. What I want to teach people is that the mind is a servant. Like, it is a supercomputer. It is more powerful than the strongest computers we have today. The mind can process more information faster than the strongest computers we have today. When you begin to understand that you can literally reprogram your mind based on the conversation you having with yourself, it's that internal voice. It's that inner voice that we always having with ourselves. And I say, think of your car, and you can close your eyes. You can go in that dark space and you can see your car, you know, or you can say your name. You can stop talking and close your eyes and just, you can say your name. You can hear it, and you can hear that voice talking back to you. And it's the voice, like, whenever you planning something, you know what I'm saying? Whenever you know, about to organize something, you have to get a better relationship with that voice. And then you have to also influence it. Continue to empower yourself at all times. What I want to express to people is that our mind is a supercomputer. It does what you tell it to do. If you continuously tell your mind, this is what we're going to do, and you be positive, and you continuously take action towards your goals, and you have to set practical goals that release certain amount of dopamine and to give you that reward after you create that goal, or you know, sell that product.